Eunice to do a training on Alpha AI, but I need to check to see if he's going to be able to do that, because the website apparently may not be operational at the moment. So let me quickly check in with Eunice, and I may give you a amended schedule for the night. How's it going, Eunice? I've made you co-host. You should be able to unmute.
Yeah, 1 second. Yeah, let me see again one more time. No, it looks like the main website is everything is okay, but it's the login part. They're probably working on the login part right now.
All right. Okay. So will you be able to do the training?
And not really.
Okay. All right. No problem. No problem. Okay. So what we'll do is we will reschedule and see if we rebook you, Eunice, for next Friday. Yeah.
Will be a pleasure.
Okay. Thank you very much, Eunice. You're welcome to stay or leave, whatever is your pleasure.
No problem. I will stay here.
Okay. So, folks, unfortunately, it doesn't look like we're going to be able to do the training on Alpha AI this evening. So instead, we have a backup plan. We have Carl. I'm going to hand over to Carl. Carl is going to give us go over the updates from Chavez on Wednesday, and then he's going to give a little bit more detail and explanation on the new affiliate plan that Chavez announced on Wednesday also, so that you can all understand the slightly amended system. In the meantime, I would recommend grab a pen and paper and take notes, because this is going to be important information for you. We still have plenty of room. Only 19 people here. There must be more people with questions who want to learn about our system. So reach out to your friends, to your family, to your team. Bring them along. Myself, Carl, and any of the other leaders that wish to remain are available to answer questions as usual. And we'll do our very best to make sure that you leave this Zoom with more knowledge than you arrived with. Okay. I'm going to hand over to Carl then. And Carl, welcome. And if you can go through the latest updates for us.
My pleasure, Joe. Well, yes, well, the first update is sort of not from Wednesday. It's from yesterday. I told everyone that the BTC20 network was down. It wasn't producing any blocks for quite a number of hours. Well, that came back online about 12 hours ago. So if you were wanting to do something on BTC20 and couldn't connect to your MetaMask wallet, go for it now. It's okay. Well, it was last night when I checked the message from support, and it was creating blocks again. So have a play with that. If you need to, just let us know if it's not performing properly right now. All right, the main thing on Wednesday that Chavez did was obviously to finish year 3 of the 3-year roadmap. And he talked about all of he actually went through the first couple of years quickly and then added the 3rd year. And that looks very exciting. So if you haven't seen it, hopefully one of the girls in the co-hosts will grab the link to the YouTube channel and drop that in, and you can find the over full 2 weeks of 3-year plan details. They looked very promising, very exciting, very ambitious. The big takeaway I took from that was that people need to start harvesting again, because there's only about 1 point something million coins actually harvested of the 5 million that have been mined. And at some point in that 3 years, Chavez wants 5 million coins staked, so into 3FO. So we need to get everyone harvesting. The big update was that he is integrating the DeoBank software into the Liquid Pay app. So the big impact on that is that new user onboarding is paused for the moment. So if anybody is trying to create an account, they will not be able to. So if you've got anybody that wants to go through that process, just alert them to that and hold off till we announce that the integration of DeoBank is complete. He indicated maybe 1 to 2 weeks. The other big updates was that USA Liquid Pay access will be tied to the DeoBank integration. That because that's all under the DeoBank or the banking license, which authenticates the KYC provider, allows them to authenticate your account under that license. Capital 3 is still under development and getting close. He's hoping for week 1 of 2026, to start producing 3FO Ethereum yield like 3FO on the affiliate marketing platform from your Capital 3 tokens. All right. Well, that's pretty much all, except for what we were just discussing. The new, no, just the new change to the compensation plan. Where's my share going? There we go. All right. I'll quickly jump through a few pages. Come back to that one. All right. You may remember in all the presentations we've talked about this screen. Why is the ranking system there and how it works? You will probably not have ever seen this line. It's been there, but nobody's actually discussed it. And what it is, and the reason there's a little flamingo standing on one leg, in other unary systems, somebody builds a big business, goes all the way across their front line, and then just builds one deep leg, capturing all the affiliate rewards for themselves. It's called a flamingo, colloquially. All right. So apparently there are people exploiting that concept. So click there, not there. Yeah. So this is implemented yesterday and released in all of the the PowerPoints and the PDFs. So that's all been updated. If Eunice, Sue, anybody else, if you want the new compensation plan 1.3, it is now available on the Google Drive for distribution. So what it means is it doesn't disadvantage anybody. It just prevents the flamingos. So all of the ranks down to 8 still operate exactly the same as they did in the past. So you recruit 2 people, you will get the appropriate affiliate rewards, 10% on your second level from their purchases, all the way down to rank 8. Level 8 in your structure. But if you want to get any affiliate rewards from rank 9 onwards, level 9 onwards, you need to be rank 1. If you want to get any from 13 to 15, you need to rank up again to rank 2, and you'll access any of the purchases on rank level 13 down, and rank 3 to get any rewards from 14 and 15 level in your structure. Okay, so that's the big change. It is to stop flamingos and rorting that single little clause that no one's seemed to take much notice of, but now they do. All right. That's all the updates. I can't think of anything else that was brought up. So back to you, Joe, and we can start Q&A.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, Carl. I think, hang on. Yeah, my volume's on. Yeah, great explanation. I've never heard that terminology in all my years of being in the affiliate marketing world. I've never heard anybody refer to it as a flamingo. So that's a new one on me, and I love it. I love it. Let's just ask some of the leaders. Eunice, any thoughts on the new system? Perhaps you can add an angle from your point of view.
Well, it's I would say we continue to, in order to unlock the 20 levels, you should have no one criteria now, but you should have 2 criteria right now. One is to have 20%, we have to work to get 20% members, active member, direct active member, in order to get the 15 levels. And then by duplication, because we are in a network marketing system, if we work with duplication, we need to be, if we want to reach the 15 levels, then we have to become rank 3. In the way the many members are doing right now, and we see that, when you hit a rank, you get into a special group of WhatsApp, and then we see so many people getting into that group because they hit rank 1, rank 2, rank 3. There is many people right now. They are rank 3 that actually you can see is feasible. I believe is another motivation to become at least rank 3 into the company. I think that was the idea that Chavez did. That is to give you some exclusivity to the people who become rank 3. And I'm happy for how things going right now, and these kind of small structures inside of the the system, looks good, and let's work for it. You see?
Brilliant. Thank you very much, Eunice. Some great insights there. Yeah, I think it's clear. We've got a 3-year roadmap. Chavez has outlined where we're going over the next 3 years. Who do you think is going to have the biggest benefit over that next 3 years? Of course, it's us, the community. Let's take a few words from Sue, if Sue's up to. I know she wasn't feeling too well yesterday, but if you're feeling well enough, Sue, perhaps you'd like to give on some insights.
It's been a rough week, but I'm feeling a little better. Remember, I like it. It's great. I don't understand what he said about Flamingo, by the way. I have no idea what that means. My thing is this: build on your first level. I see how deep it is, and I understand if you get to rank 1. I'm not even at level. I'm at level 4 right now. So my focus is to get on everybody on my first, second, third, and fourth level. So I don't think it's going to be as hard as what people might think. That's how I look at this: is rank up, but also focus on adding people on your first level. That's where you're going to make 10% back. So I don't want people to be afraid that, oh my God, Chavez has changed something again. No, just roll with it, add your people, and it'll all come to you pretty easily, I think.
Amazing. Yeah, absolutely, Sue. Yeah, you're right. Just because there's been a change, it doesn't mean it should be something for anybody to worry about. The system, Chavez will always be adopting and adapting and improving systems to make sure they remain sustainable so that we can enjoy them for many, many more years. And of course, as Carla outlined there, where you've got people that are taking full advantage of the system and growing only one leg and growing a very powerful, deep leg, that they are managing to grow a big business and earn big rewards, although not rank rewards, in one leg. That's not really an ideal way. I mean, for the individual growing the business, they're happy. But from a business point of view, from Chavez's perspective, that's not creating balanced growth. And that's not really changing people's lives. It's changing maybe a couple of people's lives. But by ranking up, you are making a significant difference in a pretty fast way to everybody in the system. And by growing one leg and only focusing on that one leg, although you're not earning rank rewards, one person is capturing all of that affiliate income. And of course, everybody's getting the affiliate income, but the first few people at the top are really getting the most benefit fastest.
You froze there for a moment, Joe.
Oh, sorry, it is cold here, to be fair.
Yeah.
But yeah, absolutely. I don't think these changes will really affect anybody at this stage. The only difference is if you're growing a business, then in all probability you want to hit the ranks anyway. So this won't affect you. You'll carry on growing your business as normal. And if you are passive, then it won't make any difference to you at all anyway. So personally, having thought about it and discussed it, my opinion is I think this is a good change. And actually, I don't think it will really affect many people, but it will be better for the company. Amazing. Okay, so look, let's enter into Q&A. We'll give it 30 minutes of Q&A, less if people don't have any Q&As or Qs, and in which case our A's won't be needed. So put your hands up. Let's have your cameras on. If you have a question, please put your hands up now. It can be about anything you want while Eunice is still here. If you've got a question about Alpha AI, feel free to ask. If you've got a question about flamingos, Carl is still here. You can ask him about flamingos. Anything you want to know, put your hand up. And if there are no questions, then we can conclude. Well, actually, maybe we'll ask and see what people would like to see on Friday Education Day and get some feedback from you guys. So let's give it a moment. Nobody has any hands up? Nobody's going to put any hands up? You can ask in the questions. Oh, it looks like there's a couple of questions in the chat here.
No, they're just updates. I will foreshadow one topic. I'm going to put together a deep dive into the COD 20 dashboard. I had a session with somebody during the week about harvesting, just understanding the numbers, the mathematics of the cost to mine, the difficulty to mine, the averaging effect, the difference between the B fuel net value and the BTC net value, where the crossover is, what the current rate of cost to mine is, given the amount of hash power that's out there, all those sort of things. Just the person that I was talking to just had no clear understanding of how to understand all of that. So I'll put something together in a future session, not too far down the track, given that we need to increase the amount of harvesting going on.
Yeah, that would be amazing. That would be absolutely incredible. I think we could all benefit from that. Okay, well, since nobody's got their hands up, let's see if we can get some feedback from people. You can put it in the chat, or you can raise your hand and give us your feedback. Obviously, we've had this change in the schedule to bring onboarding, live Q&A, and Friday Education Day into one session on a Friday. And the objective of that is to enable people time on Saturday and Sunday to be able to grow their own business, and give them their time back. From our point of view, it helps us to keep everything more concise in one place and provide you that service in one session. What would you guys like to see? What information would you like for us to be providing on a Friday Education Day? What do you feel you are lacking in knowledge on any particular product or a particular service? What would you like to see us do? Obviously, Q&A will always be part of Friday Education Day. And once the community starts to grow again on this side, if you start bringing in new people, then we will always be adding a session on onboarding, at least once, maybe twice a month, depending on the demand, maybe every week if the demand is there. But we want to start trying to provide a more rounded service. Last week, I think it was, I taught about BTCC relative to Bitcoin. I've done a couple of mindset trainings, a couple of weeks of mindset training, and we're going to be bringing other guests. Eunice is coming next week to do Alpha AI. We're going to see who we can bring in as well. Yes, fingers crossed. But if there is something you guys, we are here for you. We are here to help you. So what would you like to see on a Friday Education Day? Let's have some hands up and some ideas to help us to help you. Nobody's got any suggestions?
They don't want to be educated.
Okay. Yeah, no audience participation this week, eh? No audience participation at all. No questions. It looks like we've all done such an amazing job that nobody has got any questions. Okay. Oh, here we go. Emmy.
Finally.
Emmy. Thanks, Emmy.
Remember, camera on, you go for it.
Okay. Am I on? Am I not on?
Yes, we can hear you. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I think, especially for the US people, as soon as I think little training, like what Eunice was going to do, is really important, especially for the people in the US, because we're so far behind with a lot of stuff because we can't do anything. I think that would be great if once we actually get the, even right now, just doing some little training here and there on the credit card, Liquid Pay, and the Alpha AI and stuff like that would be actually great, just because we're not able to do anything. And so for us to, as soon as that comes in, that we're able to, we're gonna have a lot of questions. So I think just having little training on certain things that the US is not getting at this point would actually help us a lot as soon as that is available for us. My suggestion.
Thank you. No, thank you very much, Emmy. Very important. Well, this is what we want. We want suggestions from you guys. Obviously, we've been doing Q&A support since day one. We've always been here to provide answers as best as we can, to solve problems as best as we can. But ultimately, at this point right now, we want some idea of what you want, since we're here taking Friday Education. So yeah, that's very helpful to us, Emmy. Thank you very much for your contribution.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people from the US, they don't have much of a question, just because of that fact that we haven't had the chance to actually do anything. It's kind of like our hands are kind of tied at this point.
Yes, yeah, of course. But 3FO is live everywhere, because 3FO is a DeFi product, so that's live everywhere. So America and any other area that normally has difficulties, 3FO is live. So for anybody that, just on the off chance anybody thinks that 3FO isn't available to them because you're in America or that region, 3FO absolutely is available to everybody, just so you are aware.
Yes.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Thanks, Emmy. Okay, anybody else? Any other questions, suggestions, or input? If not, then we will conclude. Okay, that looks like that's it. Looks like we're all done. Okay, amazing. So let's outro. So let's give a quick refresh of our weekly schedule. Let me get you over here. Okay, so as you've seen, since you're all here, there has been an adjustment to the schedule, but just to refresh everybody. So Monday to Thursday is the same. Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday is business presentation day. That's at 7 p.m. UK time, 7 p.m. EST time. Wednesday is Chavez update day, as always, again, 7 p.m. UK time, 7 p.m. EST. But Friday and Saturday and Sunday have now been brought together to Friday, so that we will be providing whatever you give us feedback on. We'll provide education on something, as again, next week, hopefully, Eunice is going to be doing a training on Alpha AI. The following week, perhaps that will be the week that we have Carl doing his training on BTCC and the COD20 DAP. And Friday is 9 p.m. UK time, 4 p.m. EST. Carl and myself are now running US prime time. So there isn't a prime time this evening. I've put down 4 p.m. EST. Yeah, that's just for. So there's only one session on a Friday now. So there won't be a US prime time. It's just UK prime time at 9 p.m. to suit everybody, or as many regions as possible. But Monday to Thursday, Carl and I are here for the US doing professional presentations and playing the recording from the Wednesday update. So you can come and see us, bring your teams, start growing the American prime time as well, get it to what it deserves to be. If you have won a minor in the last couple of weeks and not yet claimed it, then please reach out to Carl on this Telegram address, and Carl will give you the claim form from which you can claim your NFT minor. Or you can call me if you're in the UK. You can message me on my Telegram at Shiba_Joe, and I will send you the claim form to claim. I know there were a couple yesterday that hadn't been sent out because the DAP was under maintenance. But if that's been done, then one of us will go and send out those miners after this Zoom call. Okay.
Just a note on the training agenda. Once the Capital 3 version of Ethereum staking in affiliate marketing is released, it'll be either of two mechanisms. One which Chavez will run through it himself on his Wednesday update, or he will pull the leaders into a meeting and go through it with us, and then we will on-train. So one way or the other, you'll get to see the actual software, how to use it, the mathematics of the staking. If there is staking, we don't know yet. There could be BTCC staking beside that on the affiliate marketing side as well. So we'll explain all of that as soon as Chavez either shows us as leaders or shows everybody on his Wednesday update.
Amazing. Thanks for that, Carl. Okay, so all that remains is to say thank you to Carl, to Sue and Eunice, and to Izzy for joining us this evening on the panel and taking care of us. We'll see you next week, Eunice, and fingers crossed we'll be able to get that training done. Thank you to all of you for joining us tonight and showing your support. It's very much appreciated. Of course, we are here for you to answer any questions, but we are always open to feedback. So we will see you on the next training, which will be on Monday. It is Friday today, isn't it? Right? Yeah. Before I get my days mixed up again. We will see you again on Monday for professional business presentations. So bring your community and your new prospects to presentation day on Monday at 7 p.m. UK time and at 7 p.m. EST time. Have a great weekend, everybody. Bye-bye for now.
See you, Eunice.
Llega una nueva imagen, un nuevo estilo y una experiencia de trading totalmente renovada. Únase a XM y reciba hasta $10,500. Opere con un